I got you, buddy.
He's gonna
You'll be fine, Jeff. You're gonna go home.
Tartar here. I made a bit of a goof. From the previous episode, you probably saw that I had to do a voiceover somehow, some way, because my audio got all sorts of jorked up. Well, I guess I left myself muted going into this this whole other game that I recorded a day or so ago. Anyway, I've got a couple of my friends. We're out here doing the thing. I think we're playing, was it Blackwell Fields? And I'm pretty sure this whole gameplay revolves around playing purely in the MRAP. Taylor was not really exposed to the shenanigans afoot that could be done here. So we'll see how this whole voiceover goes, because I'm watching it as I'm doing the voiceover, so if I'm too wordy, well, that's my bad. But here we are. Just waiting. Looks like we got Jeff, myself, Taylor, and Justice. That's right. So I think right out of the gate we end up popping into this here MRAP. And I think the move was going to be to push to Foxtrot. The reason for that, first objective, dog, just go get it. There ain't no reason why you shouldn't be getting your own objective right outside your HQ. Jeff hopped in with me. He normally lingers a boot. I'm gonna sit around here, I'm gonna honk my horn, I'm gonna get everybody's attention, talking something about it being a mobile command station where you can just, drop in, do the thing or the whatnots. We grab F, and then we're pushing over to D, as in Delta, some of you turds would say. Same thing, just move, go and capture objectives as you can. No reason to not be capturing objectives early, because it turns into a long game of trying to recapture a point. You'll find out later in this game how the enemy kind of they lose everything thereafter. They end up losing the game. A little bit of foreshadowing, but here we go. We jump up over the edge. Taylor's talking about stuff. I have them muted while I'm talking, which I'll need to adjust all the audio all around. Anyway, we're talking about how we're beat popping around. Tank ain't gonna hurt us. He finally hits us. Taylor doesn't know anything about the MRAP, but default you get repairs on it once you get down below a certain health. So we're pushing Bravo here. Just trying to smash into the house like I have in past videos and past excursions here. I think I noticed somebody around the area here. I'm trying to get Jeff kind of understanding there's things going on. I'm running into everything. As you can see, it's an absolute nightmare from my perspective. I'm just getting caught on everything, and stuff keeps happening. Trying to get Jeff to hop in, he won't hop in. I crash into something again, he wants in, he finally gets in. Bumping into stuff, trying to get that blueberry. He wants nothing to do with us, maybe he does. I started going up this way, completely forgot that the enemy HQ was actually in this direction. For some reason I thought it was further down, even though there's obvious giant red map, So we start backing up here. More craziness ensues. I decide I'm going to go heal Jeff and Blueberry here to my own chagrin. Didn't clear anything, and I'm dead. So Taylor decides to want to get me again, which is all sorts of good and bad for us. We hop back into the MRAP. He decides he wants to drive. He's unsure about how he feels about that. Miller runs into an AT bind. Teammate hits an AT bind. It's an all-out nightmare for us. This guy hops over the LAV. Insane, by the way. Testament to the MRAP, boy howdy. Hop back in. I see we're just about to get obliterated by here. AA gun. We're trying to get out of this place. I believe Taylor's driving at this point. He's not comfortable driving typically. That's okay. He really doesn't get a lot of vehicle time. He's always doing other things. I think we start pushing over to Charlie. Yeah, running into everything. Boom. I noticed a tank. So we're on the run to try to not get got. Wow, it is really difficult to sit here and narrate all this. But yeah, we start pushing on to Charlie. We're attempting to. We get in there. I get sniped. It hurts. trying to set down some health, letting everybody know there's a sniper up there on the rock. Spot him, get a couple tick marks, somebody else gets him. Notice somebody on the mini-map's coming around, and he's also on the objective, so here we go, doing the thing. Boom, I got. There's a vector in the alley somewhere, I don't know. As you can see, I hadn't killed anyone at this point in the game, and we're in for almost 5 minutes at this point. I hop in a jet like an absolute turd. I do not keep a controller plugged in like I probably should to be able to fly. When I was in Battlefield 3, man, I used to just absolutely wreck everybody. Didn't really play much of Battlefield 4 or anything else. But I was really good pilot in both the attack helicopter and the jets, doing my thing. But back then I was playing on a console. Here I am playing on PC, so if I connect your controller, I'd probably be fine, and it'd take a little bit of time, but we'd get figured out. But right now I play on mouse and keyboard when hopping in here. And we rammed each other because why not? I'm a legacy jet rammer from Battlefield 3, as you'll probably come across to find out. I don't know why. Decided to spawn in another jet. I saw our teammates were taking us, so hey, somebody should get up in the air and try to cause an issue one way or another. But in typical Battlefield 6 fashion, what's going on? Oh, everybody and their dog is watching all the aircraft spawn and gets them up on laser guided missiles stuff. You know how it is. SOFLAM is the thing to do. Here I am forgetting what I even have equipped on the jet, and I'm just flailing about. Watch this pathetic attempt at a dogfight ensue. I definitely need to get airtime with the controller, and again, I think I'll be fine. My sensitivity is even set anywhere near appropriately enough to do anything in a jet. It's kind of disgusting. Here we go. I get shot down. This whole thing. There's a good look from under the map, because why not? And I just start getting melted by this AA gun. Start from there, get a heal, and I think we start pushing Alpha. Yep. Here we are. I'm here. Got friends spawning on me, and we're gonna. Well, there we are. Just waiting for them friends right there to spawn on. You guys are all here, kind of. Take Alpha as we can. And we're waiting. And we're waiting. Trying to find this one guy who's around. He starts shooting us with RPGs here in a second, if I remember right. Yeah, everyone's looking. Everyone's doing the thing. Boom, there he is. He sees him. You'll see here that hitting A from them really kind of changes the tide of the game. As you can see right now, we're down by 100 tickets or so, just about. So we go back to push Charlie. Just gonna jam the MRAP, get in the building, because why not? Some amount of cover, right? And we're dead because I'm a dingus. Guess what we got? Another MRAP. So here we go. Once more into the fray. I think at this point we were talking about going back to Alpha again, and then boom, we saw that tank right there on the red. Sorry, the LAV. And we're just like, alright, we can try to push Alpha. Charlie's right here. But Alpha's over there. But Charlie's right here. I keep running into stuff. It's turning into a logistical nightmare. I'm running into everything. I'm getting stuck on everything. We're getting shot at. RPGs, guided missiles, you name it. Friends get out to help heal. And we're just trying to disrupt while our team could either capture C or push to Alpha or something. But the longer we could deter their armor and a lot of their infantry, the better off our team's going to be in the long run. As you can see, we already start pulling back pretty quick here on the on the points right here, letting Taylor know there's a guy on the rock because he keeps getting lit up. But you could see the ungodly amount of fire between all the armor shooting at us and across the map and all the infantry. We got a ton of people down on the mini-map right up over the crest of this hill. And we're just trying to survive. My friends are doing an awesome job keeping me alive here. Super necessary. If you guys are going to be rolling around in armor and vehicles, just make sure that you have friends there. Unfortunately, we lost the MRAP. And now it turns into a little infantry thing here. Trying to get across this here zone. We see there's snipers up on the hill. And we start making our way around to try to offset this other objective pull here in a second. Start putting smoke out because I saw Jassus was in pain. It looks like that first smoke went much further than I anticipated. But we started working in a squad here, pretty close-knit, helping each other out. Jeff goes down in the back. Go ahead and get him revived. Turn around. Jassus is also down. Take out one guy here. Notice there's more flanking on the left side. This other guy here on the right. Go ahead and get Jassus back up. And now we're all working together, getting smoke out to cover and provide some amount of concealment so we could get over to Alpha. Taylor's in a firefight, so we're moving to go help him out. There's this random guy here. Take him out. Get the second guy. By this time, Taylor's dropped. And Jassus and Jeff are looking to provide supporting fire and get wrapped around. But we killed everybody. So we get Taylor up on the revive, and now we're sitting here on Alpha. Trying to catch the objective. You see there's a tank. I thought that was the tank that they were talking about, but I'm pretty sure there's another tank that comes out of nowhere here in a second. I know somebody was on the tow missile via the mini-map. That was my thinking there. Oh, and then here comes the other tank that I thought we were talking about, but I ended up getting sniped instead. And kind of pulled us from the objective for a moment because bingo bango, there they go. They gone. Some blueberries come running in, get us all healed up, and you'll never believe what happens. We get up, we start running, and dead. Submachine gun. Crazy, isn't it? Okay, so at this point, you see we fell off of Alpha, and I believe it's around now where I'm thinking, oh hey, tank. Jassus also has the same idea. He wants me to hop in, so he doesn't like to drive. He likes to support for some reason. Anyway, we hop in, and we're gonna go make a move here to lock everyone down if we can. I absolutely blanked on that shot. Thought they were gonna go back further than they were, than the helicopter actually did, but hey, that happens. So here we go, moving in tow. Notice our teammate was dead over here, and boom, there comes a guy who killed him probably. He's gone. Pink mist. Doesn't exist anymore. He dissolved. Moving over the hill. And we're gonna make the push for Delta over here, since we seem to be losing it. And he's gone. So, we're doing everything that we can to make sure we have objective majority. And a jet ram comes out of nowhere. Takes himself out. Does nothing to us. Maybe a little bit, since Jeff's sitting there healing me, but you can see the AA gun's over there off in the distance, doing what it wants. We get the smoke out. He doesn't do any damage. If you use the smoke, you'll know, I mean, you lose yourself. Hard for people to find you, but also, you know, you just get lost sometimes. So, here we go. I think we start making a push for Charlie. I saw a guy over here. I thought it was a sniper over on the hill. You might see him through the smoke. There he is. So, no splash damage on that. That's kind of crazy. Get suppression, but no damage. Same thing. I'm just trying to counter snipe these guys. Get splash damage, but nothing else. And enemy suppression. Again, you see people, boom. He hops onto a missile. He gone. We did the thing. And we're just going to keep pushing and pushing. We want these objectives back. Just go ahead and secure the win, because 200 tickets can come back pretty quick. At this point, man, I'm running into like weird things, getting at weird angles. Jets are trying to ram me. Hitting AT mines. Kind of a nightmare for us. Yep. poles falling on me, popping smoke. Friends are repairing, doing this stuff. I think they're all after those repair points. I commend them for that because I only play support, so didn't even notice that sniper up there before. So I can zoom out view. Here we go. I noticed that you could just grab Charlie from this little corner here, and off in the distance we knew that there was going to be a tank or some sort coming around over. So we're trying to hang back and try to avoid any sort of guided missile and laser guided shenanigans. So right here, Justice talks about how he killed somebody through the thing using the tank. So I think he's on the secondary gun, and he's shot once and killed somebody off in the distance. We see this tank, so I'm taking pop shots on him to get some early onset damage. Using that third-person perspective of the tank, obviously, to like be able to see the turret do something. That's how, you know, see him coming over the edge. Try and get his tummy here. We got him. Waiting for him to drop. He should be one shot here, and it looks like Taylor ended up getting him with the RPG, which was pretty neat. But also took my kill, so that's beans. Anyway, these guys roll up in an MRAP. See, an RPG would have blown up that MRAP with 1 or 2 shots, and tank shells do nothing apparently. So, or not enough. Anyway, we start shooting at the AA gun up over here, LAV, something or another. Everything keeps populating coming off of A and continues to push us pretty hard. At the same time, like, we want to be on C, but we don't want to be on C. If we can take A, we're going to take A. But we keep facing all sorts of armor and infantry and anti-tank stuff. And I keep hitting AT mine after AT mine here. I feel like if I'm not the one blowing them up, nobody else will. And my friend's pretty good about it too. When they see him, they take him out, but nobody else seems to. Leads to a lot of unnecessary demise for me. Those guys just went bouncing off the tank. It's kind of crazy. I hit another AT mine, and now we're in a bit of trouble here. Friends start healing. What I like to do whenever they start healing, I'll just walk it back. Pop both if I can, but we start getting hit from, I think, the jet. And we have people on our left, we've got tanks on our right, and we're doing anything and everything we can to get rid of their armor, because we want superiority here. I'm getting tick marks, I'm not getting tick marks. LAV rolls up, Jazzis gets the kill on him somehow, some way, with the tank that I'm in. And we just start demolishing everybody here. Yeah, just liquefied. We'll end up sitting here for quite some time. Every single time I see a truck or an MRAP or anything, I'm sure to try to get to a dangle where I can do something about it. And it just turns out to be like all out chaos. I see that truck, see the MRAP going, got him. Didn't think I did. I guess I got a triple right there. That's pretty neat. Got another MRAP up on the hill. He's one shot. Tank's taking way too long to reload. Somebody else gets it. We got a helicopter down. Take the shot, and I missed, which is kind of lame. So we switched to that 50 cal to try to do some work. We've got people just hanging out here. Probably should just switch to light machine gun for heavy, but anyway, we shoot him in the face. That's pretty cool. And as you can see, a helicopter comes in hot again. Here we go, lining up the shot. Bingo, bango, bongo, and he's gone. So that's pretty neat. Again, armor superiority, it's pretty great. I mean, jets are neat, helicopters are neat, but I think they're more neat when they're falling out of the sky. It doesn't take a lot, right? So here we keep experiencing like the LAV and the light machine gun, or sorry, the AA gun keep coming in hot. We get main battle tanks. We got people behind me shooting me with RPGs, doing anything and everything they can to eliminate this random squad of people in a tank. Got another truck. This guy's desperately trying to get out to go pick up an objective somewhere, and he's got it. So as you can see, we got Mark just cresting the hill, doing everything we can to prevent them from pushing forward. And they have so much focus over here that, you know, they only have one objective. They really can't get out of their HQ or really away from Bravo, which is over that hill. So, I mean, it'd be nice if they had Alpha, surely, but we've got too much of a lock on them. Here the LAV rolls in again. He should be one shot here in a moment, and he's got it. Justice gets the kill on it. And we've just got guy after guy rolling down. doing all sorts of anti-tank things, or attempting to. I guess that guy's died soon, or early. Got another truck rolling around. Did splash damage. Tanks drive me nuts sometimes. Honestly, I get a lot of kills, so it's not that big of a deal. But just try to get an angle on this here helicopter. Just couldn't get the upward angle on him, so I keep trying to follow him back and trying to do something about it, but he gets too far away anyway. So he'll back out though, probably a good time. This AA gun keeps coming back around. It's kind of being a nuisance towards us. And here we go with some more main battle tanks. That shot did no damage. I'm assuming he has any other armor, the reactive armor or something, so you know the first shot does nothing. And tank stuff happens. Jet happens. And we're dead. But because of what we did there, in all that time, we just liquefied their score. We went from being down by 100 while capping A to now being ahead by 400. And then frantically trying to do something. I mean, they immediately pull A the second we get off there, but the damage has already been done. You know, it's like it's always darkest before the dawn, whatever Batman said. I don't know. But here we are on Foxtrot. There's an MRAP there. As you can see, these guys can just spawn in, and it's a mobile command center. Pretty much anybody in any squad can spawn on it. This guy's being smart, using the armor to his advantage. But I've got friends here. I'm going to go ahead and get them picked up. Hop on this tow missile. Boom, give him a shot. And he's only one shot now. One guy hops out. Didn't even notice that. Get the revive. And now we have a whole squad here to maintain up. And keep playing that objective while working these guys back out. Helicopter ran with false sound, which was insane. Didn't even notice that going on. Jeff hops in. It could have been cool. He completely misses. He hops in now. We start driving. Jas is gonna do something cool. It wasn't that cool. We keep driving. We're gonna go push Delta here. Because again, objective, might as well just play them, you know? Not that big of a deal. Boom, there we are. Let's just go ahead and maintain it. And I think we round this corner. Oh yeah, we were thinking it was going to be a nightmare. And it was, because there's a tank over there on the left. You can see the minimap, and they're friends. They're gone. This guy gets got. Should have shaved that blueberry in hindsight. Thought he'd still be there when I come back. But got my friends, because they got blown up the hill somehow. And now we're just out on this hill, not knowing what to do. So what do? We hop in a truck, pick up the friends, and we start moving forward again. Now, we already have Bravo, so we can push that way, but there's an MRAP on the minimap, I believe. So me being a slicker for support stuff, I hop out and get this blueberry, leave my friends. So it's funny. They got blowed up kind of, and I start covering my own movement over here to Alpha. Blue screen of death there. That was pretty neat, huh? And here we go. We get back right on the Alpha just to disrupt them a little bit more. So we're over here doing this stuff. We're shooting at helicopters because why not? Do some damage when you can. And because we have a whole squad here and we were able to pull A before, I mean, I'm not hugely concerned about anybody else's ability to really kind of mess with us. So, it looks like they're trying to roll down and throw stuff at us. I don't know. Everyone's complaining in the chat about how this map sucks and blah, 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 blah. It doesn't. You just gotta play better scrubs. We had a guy rolling up on us over here, and I'm garbage. So, I get got. I need a medic! Immediately get outshot. But Justice is here to get me, so that's pretty neat of him. And we're up, and we have Alpha, and there's one take the left, and there's the victory. So, anyway, that was a game. We did some stuff. We had some fun. Sorry again for the voiceover craziness and not being there in the game, but we were #1 squad. And then some. don't recall. I mean, yeah, I didn't do much outside of vehicles, but sometimes you just gotta you gotta fall on that sword and do that thing. Yeah, I go 21 and 6 here, which again isn't amazing, but playing that objective is, kind of necessary. So, anyway, just want to thank you guys for liking, subscribing, taking the time to watch this stuff and doing the things. It's been fun. Thanks for taking the time to participate. I'll see you guys in the next one.
I got you, buddy.
He's gonna
You'll be
get-
fine, Jeff. You're gonna go home.